It's time!
Welcome to the 127th installment of Tell Em Alejandro, your number one place for sports, cars, video games, fitness. If you're a man, you're here. Mr. Alejandro's about to tell him.
What you about to tell him, Alejandro?
I'm about to tell him about the 13-second knockout between José Aldo and the Notorious Conor McGregor.
Tell him, Alejandro!
DA drinkers, I hope y'all prepared because this is probably gonna be the shortest episode in Tell Em Alejandro history. We're about to discuss the shortest championship fight in UFC history. 13 seconds, people. José Aldo lost via knockout to the Notorious Conor McGregor by a mean, nasty counter left-handed hook. It was nasty. TA drinkers, first things first, shout out to Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, I love his style. First of all, in the ring, he's mad unique. But prior to this fight, the build-up, Conor McGregor, he's a showman. He loves talking all that basura. You already know I like guys that like to talk that talk and walk that walk. I'm an entertainer and I like to be entertained as well. Conor McGregor was running his mouth prior to the match. The build-up had me hyped. For months I wanted to see this fight, but unfortunately when the fight was supposed to occur over the summer, José Aldo suffered an abdominal injury during training. So then we had to wait all the way to December. We finally got the fight and it wasn't even really a fight. Aldo got knocked out dumb quick. McGregor held it down. He said that he was gonna knock Aldo out in the first round, and that is exactly what he did. This fight took place in the MGM Grand Arena in Las Vegas, and let me tell you right now, José Aldo represents Brazil, Conor McGregor represents Ireland, and that damn crowd was filled with Irish people. Woo, them Irish travel, boy. I was like, wow, Conor McGregor definitely has the home field advantage, home court advantage, whatever you want to call it. Nonetheless, I do not think that had any impact in this match. To be honest with you, José Aldo made a mistake. He attacked out the gate and ran towards Conor McGregor. You cannot do that when you're facing somebody that's a professional, somebody with experience, because they're just going to make you look silly. And that's exactly what happened to my man Aldo. Now, for people who are fans of Aldo, first things first, this sucks, man. I felt the pain. I felt the loss. I felt like, wow, José Aldo is somebody who has not lost a UFC fight in over a decade, people. José Aldo is somebody who held that featherweight championship for over 5 years, people. And just like that, it was taken away from him in an instant. I was like, dang, all this training that had to go into this fight, and to see him go down like that, that's humiliating. I saw there was some footage of him going back to his locker room after the match, and of course, you can tell he was just breaking down. He was so distraught. I felt the pain. Now, do I think there will be a rematch? To be honest with you guys, not yet. I would like to see a rematch simply because TA drinkers, I didn't get to see a fight. Can I tell y'all something? Yo, I spent $70 on this fight, TA drinkers. $70. The mid-card was lit. I ain't going front. I got to see my man Yoel Romero. He beat a Brazilian by the name of Souza. Romero, that was a split decision win. That was pretty cool. Then Chris Weidman, the champion, lost for the first time in UFC. He got dominated by Luke Rockhold. Luke Rockhold was just punishing him with those left kicks, man. Crazy. Power, mad power. He probably played soccer in the past. But nonetheless, I paid the $70 and I ordered this pay-per-view, UFC 194, to see José Aldo versus Conor McGregor. And to be honest with y'all TA drinkers, I was so let down. Not because of the decision. I didn't give a damn who won. I don't care even that the match ended in the first round. The problem with me, people, is the fact that it was only 13 seconds long. I feel like I could have watched this fight on Instagram. This fight was actually shorter than the record held by Ronda Rousey, who won via armbar in 14 seconds. I was tight because I'm not getting that $70 back. The president for UFC, Dana White, he probably laughing all the way to the bank. You feel me? So nonetheless, I would like to see a rematch, but not yet. I would like to see Conor McGregor defend his championship belt either against Frankie Edgar, who won earlier that day via knockout, or Conor McGregor's talking about he may go 10 more pounds higher from 145 to 155. So we'll see what happens. I would like to see a rematch, but not yet. As for Aldo, I would love to see Aldo get his weight back up. I'm an Aldo fan. I'm a McGregor fan even more, but I'm definitely a fan of Aldo. I don't want to see him go out like that. And to be honest with y'all, I'm tired of seeing these Brazilians hold these mean L's. About a year ago, we had to sit here talking about Brazil getting smoked by Germany in FIFA World Cup. You feel me? So now we sitting here talking about another Brazilian holding a mean L. Mr. Alejandro loves their bunnies. It pains me to see these Brazilians in pain, but no worries. Stand strong, Brazil, because Jose Aldo will be back, and I do believe he's going to come back with a vengeance. Same thing with Ronda Rousey. She got knocked out not too long ago by Holly Holm, who, yes, she was in the building in the front row, and I do think Ronda Rousey will come back strong. Shout out to Jose Aldo. I expect him to come out strong. Shout out to Conor McGregor. You are definitely the champ. You're the man. You got my fandom right now. I'm looking at your every move. You're lit, and I'm expecting big things from the notorious Conor McGregor. And by the way, somebody make a petition. Dana White, I want my $70 back. There you have it, folks. Mr. Alejandro's recap of the main event in UFC 194 between José Aldo and the notorious Conor McGregor. Brazil, I'm sorry your mans had to suffer that espancamento. TA drinkers, what do you guys think about the fight? And do you guys think I'm going to get my $70 back? Tell them in the comments.
Tell them.
Tonight's bow tie is brought to you by Countess Mara. Chancletas on deck, so no need to fear. Shout out to Ireland. Enjoy your beer. Tune in for more sports, cars, video games, fitness, and all that. Follow at Tell Em Alejandro to hear my immediate reaction to live sports events, or if you want to hear me cover a certain team or topic, tell them. Outro music. Yeah. TA drinkers, Conor McGregor is also going to be on the cover of UFC 2 after winning this fight, along with Ronda Rousey. And a few other cats I noticed in the crowd were the Iceman, Chuck Lidell, and my man from the NFL, the new Hines Ward, Larry Fitzgerald. T-E-A, 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 T-E-A.